Hi, folks. Welcome to week 4. Here we are. Can you imagine we're heading ourselves halfway through the course? I know it's a little scary, but that means you're almost ending another course, maybe. That's the way I used to look at it, anyways. Was every course I took, I was doing like a countdown because it was one less I had to take. So a lot of you've really gotten your feet wet with this one too. So thank you for that, and I'd like to thank you for your dedication for the APA style of writing that you've been using in your discussion boards and assignments. So with the resources that you have had, I think you've really again dug deep in that situation too, and gotten better and better informed about how to use it. So what do we do in this upcoming week? I will have to say something, first of all, about discussion board because that's the rah rah part of this week. There is none. So, so I think you'll enjoy that part of it. A little bit more time that you can put into and dedicate to your assignment. So, back up a little bit, we have readings, and you have a phenomenal video that you can view. And there's a variety of information in all of those resources this week. So, I think it'll help you in maybe making decisions about what you want to do with your assignment, to the content of your assignment. So, as you know, there's all kinds of reform out there. We've talked a lot about restorative practice, BPIS, literacy, proficiency based education. I mean, the list goes on. And you can select what you want in this assignment. So make it be beneficial to you. I can't say that enough, of course. And as you consider what you want to do for an assignment, think about how you want to do it. So you can do it in Google Slides, you can do a paper. Google Slides is one way that the university likes folks to go, but as far as I'm concerned, if you feel more proficient in another delivery system, just slides, PowerPoint, you can do that as well. I'm fine with whatever. If you have any hesitation about me approving it, just ask me the question. And again, I'd like you to use CMARCOTTE@une.edu, or give me a call or a text, 207-284-3680, if you have any questions, so I can get back to you ASAP, as they say. So, reform. Some people had asked, I know last week people were talking about differentiation. Can you use that? Absolutely. And you don't have to know a lot about the reform because this is all about learning. So, that is what your paper is about. There is an exemplar. And in the exemplar, as you can see, it's a written one. It was written last I saw it, anyways, when it was posted. And within that, you have 4 questions or 4 components that you have to deal with or write about in your submission, in your assignment. It's about the reform. It's about how, what the factors are about it, or what the key elements are about it, and what the forces are behind it, maybe what the rationale, of course, is, what the results are. So look at the criteria. And as you know, I grade by the rubric. So when you're identifying what you're writing about, please, I think it would be easier for you and the reader to make a subtitle about it. So if you're talking key elements, label it with key elements. And if you ever want to share this at any other venue, it would be a good way for the audience to identify what you're doing as well. Oh, as you can see, RefWorks is a format that you can use. And go back to the APA piece, or you can use that to toss your resource in, and then it helps you, it aligns for you basically of how that reference should look like in a paper. So those are ideas. So I'd like to give you a little bit about what's happening in reform in my district. We are very much focused on PBIS and restorative practice. So we use it in different ways in different schools. But when you talk about academics, you talk about teaching a child, but you also talk about teaching a whole child. And there are situations with some children, they have social emotional needs. How do you support them in that? Well, you support them by being a caring teacher, of course, and you support them by giving the skills that they need to be a healthy citizen in your classroom. but sometimes they need more reforms that will help them, or the school needs it. So I'll just use the behavior component, the behavior system, PBIS, as an element. It's something that can be brought into a school. It's used by all staff, of all people in the school, I should say, and it rewards students for good behaviors. And in our case, what we do is we focus on a skill or on our standards. Every month we have an assembly, and I'm talking right now the elementary school, and this is funneled into our middle school as well. So those are just some ideas about reform and how they are implemented in my school. And being a school board member, then that all comes to the school board level too, so we can understand what's happening in our schools. To have all stakeholders involved, that's how a true reform should go. It should have a strategic plan. It should know what the implementation is, who is responsible for things, what the resources are, and what the funding needs to be. So, just a little synopsis of what your assignment could look like. All right, and good luck. Take care of yourselves, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your work and no discussion board. All right, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much. Bye.